This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhoneAppReview.com. We're slinging out yet another iPhone app review today in the video format. Go into YouTube, which is where you should be watching this now. And the video in question today is concerning PicList To Do Manager, which, as you can see, is on my springboard ready to go. And as the title might suggest, this is yet another to-do manager for the iPhone. So we know there's a lot of these in the App Store, and we just want to reassure any of you out there right now that this is not your average to-do manager. We really liked what PicList had to offer, and we felt it was so impressive that we had to show you via video. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into this so you don't get bored, and then we'll show you what PicList has that's so special in regards to other to-do managing applications. So right off the bat, you can see that where a lot of to-do managers fail as far as crappy design, PicList has done quite well for itself. The menu is very intuitive with this sort of scrolling tile-based mechanic, and likewise just the design itself is rather nice. The striped background, nice logo, and handy tabbed buttons along the bottom make this extremely easy to use, which is very refreshing compared to a lot of the to-do apps that we have seen in the past. What differentiates this app from any other is the fact that you can turn basically anything you want into a to-do list. So for instance, we have this photo here, or this fake photo, it's not really a fake photo, it is an image. So we have this image that the developer has included in this image. There's a list of things. This simulates, say, a handwritten note, which you could easily write out and then take a picture of. Once that's done, what PicList allows you to do is go through and then simply highlight items rather than using, say, checkboxes or anything of the sort that we've seen in other applications. So let's say I go to the supermarket and I do indeed buy 24 cupcakes, which would be awesome because 24 cupcakes is quite a deal. Then I simply slide through, and then that app, or that list is done. Words today, man. And then to undo that, you simply go undo or clear all, or you can even change the brushstroke options. This is a lot like MS Paint in the sense that there's a ton of different customization options. You can set the color, free draw, where you just simply swipe like I was doing, or you can do point to point, so it's easier to actually strike through with accuracy. So all of that is there, allowing you to customize that, and likewise you can take as many photos as you want. So here's yet another list that they've simulated, another handwritten list, and with my accidental little stroke there that we're going to go ahead and get rid of. But don't despair if you'd rather have, say, a text list, because those are here as well. You simply hit this button, and then it goes straight there. And this really is as easy to use as you might hope. It's a lot like Remember the Milk, in the sense of you simply go up here and then type something like, say, test, and then hit next, and then it instantly pops it in. When you're done, click it off, or you can even delete it at your convenience, which is nice and handy. You can also hit this button to easily manage and reorder any of your to-do list, and this applies for photos as well. And just to top things off, you can even double-click to set a password for each individual list. So if you've got a list that's slightly off color and you'd like to secure it, you simply go there to lock it off with a password. You can also hit this button to easily create any new listings that you would prefer. We did make this test one earlier that we aren't going to show you because it's not very organized. But it's very easy to set up. It's actually quite simplistic. Once all that is done, you can even set other things like do a set the list defaults, which sets it right off the bat for all of these options that we were talking about earlier. So at the end of the day, this really is quite the intuitive application for a to-do manager that's absolutely vital, as it ensures that you can get to the information you need quickly. So with that in mind, PicList To Do Manager is quite the to-do item as far as we can tell based off of our experiences with other applications in the App Store. This one has a lot to offer that we really appreciated. The picture-taking method obviously is the main draw to this application, and we understand that the value of that might not be apparent right off the bat. In our written review, we specifically talked about a couple instances where we could find unique uses for this. Most notably, we were talking about how you could take, say, a recipe out of a recipe book, and rather than having to write everything down or transcribe it, you simply just take a photo and then head to the supermarket, which is excellent. You could also do this for anything else, like say a car part or electrical schematic or something like that. It just makes it extremely easy to simply snap a photo and then go, which really is the point of a to-do manager anyway as far as boosting productivity. So with that in mind, PicList gets a full 4 out of 5 star rating from us here at the iPhoneAppReview.com, as well as a hearty recommendation. We really did appreciate what this application had to offer, especially in comparison to other to-do managers. So with that in mind, PicList gets a 4 out of 5 star rating, and I've been Luke Patrick reviewing for the iPhoneAppReview.com. At this point, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I want to encourage you guys to go ahead and check out every other video that's on our YouTube channel. If you want to hear my voice, that is the place to go, or you can go to the iPhoneAppReview.com for heaps of our written reviews as well. We're posting new content to both places with some frequency, so check back often. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, so we'll see you guys later. Bye.